Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're all well. Listen, this is the first vid that I'm shooting of about 8 or 9 in this segment. I've mentioned that before. I shoot vids on a certain day because of all the other workload. Anyway, I'm apologizing in advance. I look fucking exhausted. Excuse that. The reason is I've been having a lot of spell work lately, and for those who don't know, it's not a bad thing, and I'm not complaining. But when you do spell work, it is extremely draining. That's also one way to know you're doing it correctly because you put in so much energy that your mind and your body literally gets drained, and you need a couple of days to recharge, sometimes a week, depending on the workload. Anyway, so this vid I'm titling "There's Magic Everywhere." Just tap into it. That's basically the heading. So it's a really short vid, guys. It's not every time I get experiences or something just pops in my head or a client asks me something. I love just sharing the knowledge with you guys. Okay, so in this vid, it's not a specific spell. I speak about those things in many other vids. This is just to inform you that there literally is magic everywhere. And if you like the vid, like it and share the vid. There's someone out there who needs to hear these things, who needs to hear these teachings and tap into it themselves. So I'm just gonna give you guys a couple of examples, and it's like it's like a recipe. Look at the fundamentals of it, right? And thereafter run with it because there's no limitations on these things. So an example of magic is everywhere. Wherever there's life, there's magic, okay? Remember, some of the major components of magic are actions, emotions, and intent, and life. So, like at home, you've got pot plants everywhere, or you've got a garden or something. You can, I do it in my home, in some of my pot plants. I will plant coins, sometimes notes in there. That's the action. Now, the knowledge behind it is the fact that that is fertile, that is growth, that is alive. You tap it into the life force of that plant, right? So, the growth that you don't see happening under the sand, the fertile sand, the roots are growing. The actual plant is growing. So, you add in your money to it. That's the material. Now, you add your intent and the knowledge of what you're doing. Don't just add it in and fucking walk away. It's a combination of all these things. Be aware of the life around you, be aware of the energies around you, right? So put the money in the pot plants. 1, 2 pot plants, it doesn't matter. And you can run with this idea for many different things actually. So the material is in there, which is the money. Your knowledge and intent goes into that action now. You walk away knowing full well as this plant is growing, the roots are growing, the leaves are growing, the branches are growing. You put your intent and knowledge into the fact that, and your will, that as this plant is growing, so are your finances. And you do that once, twice a month, whenever you get a couple of bucks that drops, put it in. Me personally, I do it with money that accidentally falls out my hand off the table or something. Regardless of the amount, I'll put it in that pot plant. Because that wasn't meant for me right now. That's an etiquette. So I planted. I literally planted, and it does grow. Um, Frequencies, vibrations, that is literally everywhere around us, right? In your music, depending on what you need to achieve or what your current goal is, whether it's to work out or to calm down or go sleep, choose the right music for your goal, for your agenda, because there's magic in frequency. You listen to sad songs, you're going to feel sad. You listen to upbeat songs, you're going to feel more upbeat. You listen to meditation music late at night while you're lying in bed, you're going to fall asleep. So that's the magic behind the frequencies. That's the vibration. Tap into all these things. That's what I'm saying. Watch more and more vids. Learn more and more. The more knowledge you have, you can start putting all these concepts together and creating shit for yourself. It's just magical. The water that flows out your tap. There's so much life force in water. It's not even funny. I mean, having a shower at certain times of the day or night with intent. There's power in that. There's healing power in that. You take that same water out of your tap, guys. You put it in a bowl or a cup of copper. You place it somewhere in your home where there's again sun rays hitting into it, or you drink out of it. I'm not going to go hectic into this now, but there's power in that. That becomes a whole new vibrational frequency in your home. Just putting that same water from your tap into a copper bowl or cup. Okay? Become aware of these things. That's why I'm doing this to teach. Um, Same with leftover spells. The spell itself, when worked correctly, goes quite powerfully for like 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and it'll start to diminish. right? But the actual working of the spell, if it's like a Gawesha or angel magic, you'll work for 3-4 days. But you can extend the working on that as well. You can, depending on the spell, you can bury it in certain places, fertile ground, barren ground, front door, back door, rubbish bin, in certain water areas, be it like contaminated water or flowing water, or you burn it. Those are more and more actions. There is magic in actions. Like I said, I'm not going to go into detail in every single little thing. I guess this video is just to make you guys aware of the fact that there is magic everywhere. Learn and put these things together for yourself, and you'll see you can really advance your life and yourself, your knowledge, your powers, and the things you desire. You can attract it to yourself more and more this way. Alright guys, I've shot a whole lot of other vids, so that's it for this one. And again, if you do need any of my services, hit me up. I'm here for you. Be blessed.